first out to the mat for her Toro Cup debut and representing Ravensguard, BJJ, please help me welcome Miss Olivia George. And her opponent, walking onto the mats for Toro Cup appearance number 13 and representing the Dynamis submission grappling system, please help me welcome Miss Agee. After 4 years or so of commentating Agee's matches, I think that's the first time I've ever pronounced her last name correctly. Because she just let me think I was pronouncing it correctly for a lot. Somebody else corrected me. I was like, you could just tell me. Amber taking on the new player from Ravensguard, Olivia George. But I can tell you this much: if she's in a match with Amber, she must have done some pretty impressive stuff before coming to Toro. Amber's definitely one of, if not the most experienced female competitor in Toro Cup history.
Really good inside position from both these ladies. You can tell in the hand fight that they're really cognizant of the inside ties. So when they reach into the head, they keep their elbow in, and if the other person comes in and swims inside, they reset, which is really smart because if you have girls that are people that are very strong with body locks or underhooks, you can't just be reaching out for their head like that, right? Yeah. You're really opening up yourself for attacks.
I think that's such a thing that you will notice again and again and again from people who learn to wrestle after they learn jiu-jitsu. Whereas I know you have more of like a wrestling background and you can see those things a little bit easier. That's one of the things I'm learning now, kind of as I start coaching some wrestling, is that kind of awareness of those little things is kind of what separates a great wrestler from a guy who has acceptable or passable wrestling.
Well, the other nice thing about that, especially for those that are watching at home who, before I go to that big body, like she did get behind her. So just like we were talking about, she has the arm inside as well. So if she takes her to the left-hand side, she won't have a post, although now she just lost the arm. But she still has a strong body lock position here. We'll see how she looks to return. And there's a Kimura trap as well.
I love your takedown from here. And it's not dissimilar from your takedown from here where you have the arm trapped and you like to roll backwards. That's one of my favorites.
Could be right in here into a single leg X position for Olivia. She doesn't quite have the left foot on the hip, but she may look to bring her knee back inside to a butterfly.
It looks like she's got some great hooks in there, yeah.
Might bring her all the way over the top, but I think there is a pretty tight look at a guillotine, or there was for a moment.
There's some head control for sure. Agee's one of the stickiest of the sticky, for sure. And now she's in a leg drag. How'd she even end up here? I don't know. She just kind of fell into this leg drag trying to pass, and we'll take what we can get. Still has that body lock. Now she's swimming the head to the inside, trying to get to the chin. Agee's looking for that handcuff, so we see George trying to get away without posting. She's trying to shrimp away without posting, and usually that will get you chair sit. But she does a great job of turning and facing back in to Agee, and now she's got the weapons on her at least. Turtle position here. Olivia has just step by step fought her way up from the bottom here.
Wow, that was a really beautiful detachment of her left leg that was stuck inside there off of that sit-up. Kind of took that out and peeled right back behind the back. And Strong turtle position. I like that you can see that she's not rushing to the upper back. She's keeping her hips hovered over the over the hips, so that Olivia can't roll through. A lot of times we see people here really rush for the seatbelt grip, and because of that, there's no pressure on the hips. The person Granby rolls through and recovers the guard. But Amber looks pretty heavy here, and you can see she's looking for openings with the hooks, but again, not rushing. And as I say that, though, the roll through came.
That commentator's curse doesn't play. Now, I think we see Agee kind of either settle here and kind of come back to the arms, or sprawl back into like a north-south look. I know she has a good Kimura from here, too. She might try to weave that leg under the head, sit back to attack one of those arms, but actually it looks like she's creeping under. Oh yeah, she was maybe going to grab that foot for the toe hold.
Going to reset here in the center, especially with a lot of roll throughs that can come from that position. Definitely a smart move.
And Bagels is obsessed with recreating the position as exactly as it was. You know, every knuckle will be right where you left it, I promise you. Look at him. Look at him inspecting the reset.
Look,
this reset's been OSHA approved. All right, let's go.
As someone who has been victimized by a reset once or twice,
hey,
I appreciate that. Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by
a referee's bad reset.
Match.
Yeah. Especially, watching your last competition run and watching the way the girls were getting resets by kind of stepping out or trying to escape from you on the outside, I was really not feeling that.
It happens. Happens everywhere, every organization. Unfortunately, it's just part of the game.
Isn't that one of the nice things about the pit, though?
Yeah.
I'm sure you're ready to compete in one of those.
I think anyone with a strong wrestling game really likes
for sure.
Yeah, those are really nice hip switch here.
Agee on the Kimura, and she looks like she's feeding it right to the spine. Oh, no, she's going to try to straighten it for the Americana, yeah.
Or even a straight armbar here. And you can finish it while inside the half guard, or it can give you the opportunity to pass. And I think that defense to the arm freed her leg. She'll either be able to bring her foot inside for the hook, or she might, if she rotates back, she'd be in a good passing position. But she has one hook in now. She's not quite centered over the back, so that can be tough. But as she pulls Olivia towards her, she's going to be able to put both those hooks in. She's going to get 4 points for this, though.
Yeah, she's on the weak side choke here, but any moment she could windshield wiper or swap hand and trap. Yeah.
There's a lot of benefits as well to have your opponent on the underhook side, because it makes it harder for them to bring their shoulders to the ground. So it's hard. I mean, the side of having the choking arm down is stronger for the finish, but for maintenance, it actually, I feel, is stronger to have them on the underhook side. So sometimes it's nice to hold them there while you get your choking grip set up on the top side arm, and then you can flip them to the correct side to finish.
I couldn't agree more with you. I think that's kind of one of the things that I think Gordon has kind of shown people a lot, especially, is like maybe the weak side's actually the strong side, because I get to maintain these underhooks, get to do whatever I want on this side. And now you just see Agee really wrenching on the chin and the face, trying to get some progress made in this rear naked choke.
Well, she might be able to finish here. She thinks she has it under the chin. I think she's going to get the finish.
It's a little...
And she does.
Yeah, it's a little,
wow.
Very tight. You can't really be preoccupied with the feet. She was trying to catch her with her ankles crossed. Gets choked.